Hey everyone, how you all doing? Blue here, back with part 9 of our Minecraft medieval castle tutorial. So, as always guys, how are you all doing? I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. And more importantly, I hope that this castle series has been keeping you busy in these troubled times. I know with all the lockdowns and crazy stuff in place, it's very difficult at the moment, but the most important thing is that we all stay positive and we'll get through this. Now, with that being said, I want to say a mega thank you to all of you, not only for your incredible support recently and all of your amazing comments, but we just reached 40,000 subscribers and I'm lost for words, guys. I'm honestly blown away with the support. You guys, each and every one of you have been amazing with all of your support and your kind comments. Keep them coming, guys. I cannot thank you guys enough. It means the world to me that so many of you are supporting the channel and giving me such nice feedback. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Now, with that being said, guys, let's go back to the castle. We've been doing so much work recently and the castle is coming along so much quicker and so much better than I expected. There is so much more to do on the inside, but we're getting very close to finishing the outside of the castle. And I think we can pretty much finish up most of the outside of the castle today, minus the things like the trees and the bushes and the small decorations. But all of the building side of it, I think, is going to be finished up in today's episode. So, with that being said, let's dive in and get some building done. Okay, so we've still got quite a lot of work to do in today's episode. And last episode, we went ahead, we got all of this in place over here. We've done some of the little pathway work around here where the planting area is going to go, where we're going to have some trees and bushes. But today, guys, we're going to work over in the corner over here. We're going to get in the little archery range and the final building that goes in the corner here, along with the little sheltered area that comes across the side of the building here. Now, before we work on those and we get that all in place, there's just a few little small bits of detail that I want to get in place before we start with all of that. So we're going to start by getting our polished andesite stairs. And to start with, we're going to put in some little windows like with what we've got on here, some like little arrow slits, and we want to put them on some of our towers. Now, there honestly is no specific height as to where to put them, but I like to go ahead and where we've got these little bits that come down at the top here, I like to count from the bottom of the stair, 1, 2, 3, and on that third one, I like to put an upside down one at the top, one on both sides, and then one just underneath. Okay, but you can put them down a bit lower, you could even double them up if you wanted to, it's entirely up to you. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the same for all of the, well, this tower and the one over in that corner over there, okay? So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and put these on all 4 sides. So let's go ahead and get those in place. And again, for this one, where the stair ends, I'm going to go 1, 2, and on that third one down, that's where I'm starting these little kind of windows. And we're using the polished andesite stairs. Okay, that's that tower all in place. We've got the windows on all 4 sides. Let's go ahead and do the same on this tower over here. On this one here, I'm going to probably actually put it on 2 levels because we've got a taller tower here, so I think we could get away with it in 2 spots. So first of all, we'll do the same at the top. So come down to the third one, break a sort of window shape here, and then we're going to go ahead and put 2 like that. Then I think we can come down to roughly where the window is over here, and we're going to do the same thing. So where the windows are here on that top one, we're going to go across, break 2 window shapes here, and then we'll go ahead and we'll put our arrow slits just on those there. And I think that will be perfect. Let's bring it round this side. Here we can't get every side of this part of the tower because it kind of embeds into the building a bit. So we're just going to put it on the 2 sides here. And on this one here, I think we're going to just do the same because the rest of it is, you can see, kind of sort of ends up in the roof. So for here, just this one side here and then this side here as well. Okay, that's perfect. Now, if we head over to the back here, we're going to get in a few windows. As you can see at the back here, it's very plain. So first of all, we're going to head up to this big tower over here, and we're going to put in the windows just like what we've done on this side. Okay, it's very simple. So we're going to just start at the same height here, which is going to be from this side here. If we go 1, 2, 3, where this bottom block is here, right on top of that, we're going to put a stair, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I believe. We've got a 5 gap. Let's do that, and we should have 4 block space here for our window. So we've got 2 blocks from the side there. Now we're going to leave a 1 block gap, and we're going to go up this time. So we go up to here. Okay, so that's going to come up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then break the 5th one and put an upside down stair. Then we're going to do the same over on this side. So 1, 2, 3, right above here. Break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upside down stair. Leave a 1 block gap. And do the same right here. Perfect. And then we're going to just do it on this side here as well. So we're going to line up the same thing. So come across to this 4 block here. Leaving a 2 block gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Because we're going to put 1 here and 1 here. Go up 1. Do the same thing. Leave a 1 block gap between these. Okay, and then of course go ahead, and I think for here we can go ahead just put in our glass panes of choice. And you can use any glass panes here, guys. It really doesn't matter what glass panes you put in here. Just go ahead and do something, you know, something that you like the color of. Now, if you wanted to add a little bit of extra detail here, guys, what you could do is go ahead and put in an upside down stair on this side and this side. Okay, so where you got your 2 middle windows, 1 at each side, just below where the stair is, and then at the top where the top stair is, we could just bring it down 1 to about there, and then just go ahead and put 4 of your cobblestone walls in between like this. You could do something like that if you wanted to add a little bit of detail. And of course, if you really wanted to, you could also go ahead and you could do something kind of like this. So you could do, in fact, I think that middle one there will stay there. And you could do something like that, and maybe something like that at the top. In fact, no, 1 down rather, 1 down there. That one there will keep level, I think, with that one, and that one on the side will go down. Like that, and we could go ahead and do the wall exactly the same in between if you just wanted to get a little bit more detail on the top of this tower. It's entirely up to you. I think it does bring a bit of extra detail out, but it doesn't need it. It's not necessary. So if you want to do that, you can go and do that. I'm going to just quickly put it in because I've done it on that one there. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly put it in on this side here and on the back as well. Okay, so let me just go ahead and quickly get that in place. There we go, all in place. And as you can see, the cobblestone walls are 4 blocks high, so they match the size of the windows. Okay, now that that's all in place, we're going to head onto the main section at the back here, this big piece. Now, I did try testing some windows down here, but because of this building being here, we haven't kind of got an even space for windows. So I think I'm going to leave that part as it is for the moment. I might work out something else to go here later on. I was thinking of making a small little garden up here for the king, so we're going to see how that goes. So for now, let's go up to the top here. And I think what we're going to do here is from the very top here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that 9th block should be a good height. Yeah, from that 9th block there, we're going to go down by, so count that one, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at the side there. Then I think next to it we'll break, so from here we go down by 1, 2, I think on the 3rd one down. We're going to break that all the way down and just 1 past where that one was. And again on the same height on this side, all the way down and 1 past there. So now what we're going to do is put an upside down stair in these two, upside down stairs here, and then a polished andesite block in the center. Now these are the polished andesite stairs, but you can use any stairs that you want of your choice, guys. Then I'm going to put a stone stair to the side like that, one to the side like that, and then of course at the top we're going to do exactly the same like this. Okay. Then grab the glass blocks of your choice for your window. Again, I'm going to go with the light blue glass blocks, but you can use any ones of your choice. It really don't matter, guys. I'm going to temporarily just put 3 across here, 1 here, and 1 here. You guys could just put a dirt block or something like that if you want for now. And then just pile your glass up until you cover your windows. Then once your windows are completely covered, you can just get rid of those ones underneath if you want. Once your glass is all in place, all you need to do is just go ahead and put your cobblestone wall or your andesite wall, polished andesite, whatever you want to do for the centerpiece there. Go ahead and put that in as your beam there. Now heading over to the balcony on the corner here. We should have enough room here to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows. And we're going to make them 4 blocks high. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that all the way across. Okay, once that's all in place, we're going to come to the top here. We're going to put an upside down stair underneath this stair here. Okay, all the way across like so. At the very bottom, we're going to put an upside down stair on those pillars. Where the window is, we're going to put a normal stair. And then in the gap where the window's going to be, an upside down stair at the very top, all the way across. Then we can go ahead and put our glass panes in here. And then once you've done that, guys, where you've got your upside down stair and then your stair down here, just go ahead and join them up with 3 lots of cobblestone wall or a wall of your choice. It can be any wall, so any one you want is perfectly fine. Now on the main wall here, we're going to go ahead and make a little doorway. So you can either go ahead and do something like this as a little doorway and have just a single block, which will probably work out best, to be honest. The only other option would be to break something like a 3x3 block space, do an upside down stair at each side. Then you could go ahead, get your planks, put your planks in here. For the moment, you could just put a couple in here like this. And then get your stripped spruce logs, which we actually already have. You could put some at each side like this. And then we can get ourselves a spruce stair and place that upside down in the center. And then you have a little doorway like that, which also works pretty well. And then you just got to put your spruce door from the inside. So if we just go in here, grab ourselves a spruce door. We can go ahead and place that in. Oops. Just there for now. The walkway itself, we'll work that all out a little bit later on. I'm going to quickly fly over here, put in a door just there as well. And then we're going to we're going to go back through this door just here. Okay, now we're going to move up to this tower just here. So let's fly up to the top here. Now where the upside down stair is, we're going to leave a 1 block gap, and we're going to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the 6 at the side here and this side as well. And then just like the other one, we're going to put 2 stairs here of the polished andesite, a 4 block in the center, 2 stone stairs at the very top. Then from the inside, put a block of your choice for the glass here. I'm going with a light blue, and then we're going to just literally cover the window all the way up to here on both sides. Just put 1 in the center, and then we can just fill that last little bit like so. And then I'm going to put some cobblestone wall all the way up like this. Now just underneath the window here, we're just going to make a little ledge. So put upside down stair there, 1 there, and 1 there. Now I think we're going to go ahead and probably put a couple of windows on this tower here. So I think what we'll do is we'll probably go for a doorway here. So let's make a 3x3 square here for a little doorway. Okay. And then down the bottom on this level here, I'm just going to put in some of the planks. And again, like we've done, I'm going to just go ahead for the moment. I'd say for the moment, we'll just put in a landing, just like this, okay? And I'm not going to completely fill it up, just so that I can see it. If I make a wall underneath, I can see how far up this tower goes, okay? For the moment, we're just going to put a little bit of space here, and then put in 4 of these stripped spruce logs, like this. Put 1 across the top, and then we're going to get our upside down spruce there. And we'll place that right in the middle, upside down there. And then let's quickly just grab our door from down here. And we'll place that from the inside like so. Okay. Little doorway at the side there. And you could probably actually take that 1 higher. Same as this one actually. Go 1 higher and then just make sure that you fill it across like this. Okay, then we'll go ahead and just put in the upside down stairs at the top. So it's just a little bit of a higher doorway. I think it just makes it look a little bit nicer. A little bit of a larger looking doorway. And I think that looks good. We can also go here, and where we've got these slabs on the blocks in between, let's go ahead and just put a lantern all the way across the balcony to here. Just to give us some light. I think that looks pretty good. Now for the window here, I think this one's going to be, let's see, we'll go from this top of this door frame here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On that 8th block up, I think we're going to start it. Yeah, 8 blocks up. And we'll make it the same height as that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we'll break both at each side. Just like this. Polish andesite in the center, and then we're going to quickly grab our polished andesite stairs again. Place 2 at the bottom here. Stone stair at the top. Glass blocks behind of your choice. And then, of course, the wall of your choice in the little gap, like that. Okay, guys, we're going to head over to the building that we've done in the last episode. This one just here, okay? And then if we go into the little area where the grass is here, we're going to start doing some work in here. So, we've got this first section of wall here, which butts up to the house that we built. So we're going to count 1 section, 2 section, 3 section. On this 4th section here, we're going to go ahead, break these 3 here and the blocks below like this, okay? This is where the stairwell is going to start. Now, for this point here, I'm not certain how far down we're going to need to go. So let's just start with that block there. And I think the stairs are going to start from these 3 here. There'll be a 3-block stairway coming down. So, we've got our block there at the side of the stair and that one there. Let's go ahead, break these stairs underneath. And with the polished andesite, we're going to just bring a block all the way up to the top like this. And the same on this side here, all the way up to the top. Then we're just going to literally make a stairway. So bring it 1 less, bring it all the way to the top to 1 less, 1 less, 1 less, 1 less, and then to there. So we have this little pattern coming down here. Then of course we're going to go ahead and repeat that on this side here. All the way down until we get to 2 blocks at the bottom here. At the very bottom, let's put some planks just like this. And you want to go ahead and put a light or something in here, just in case mobs or that spawn. You can go ahead and break this wall out. You might be able to make a walkway through here at some point. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what happens later on. Okay, now from the next block up here, we're going to go ahead and put in some stairs on each level, going back as a little stairway. I'm going to take it all the way up to that platform. Just like so. Then we're going to get our polished andesite stairs, and we're going to put 1 on this one here, which is 1 above the bottom there, and then just take them all the way up until we get to that block there. Okay, and just do the same on this side here. Now we're going to grab our planks and we're going to extend this one here where the stair is. We're just going to bring it straight across all the way until we join into here. And then let's just go ahead and make a little walkway the same width as those. Okay, now we've got that in place, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put one block just underneath there. We're going to leave a 1, 2, 3, 3 block gap for now, and then we'll just bring this all the way over like so. And I think we're just going to put a 4 block on there, and then we can just bring our fence all the way across to there. Okay, just like that. And then in the little gap here, we can go ahead and put either a stair, not those, a stair or a slab. It's entirely up to you. Just to make a little step down onto the archery area just here. Now get your spruce planks again, and for this one here we're going to just add an extra row across the back here, all the way across like this. Okay, now the stairway is in place, let's work on our little wall section that's going to come across here. So first of all, where the stairway is, we're going to come round to this side, break this top stair here, and with our polish andesite we're just going to stretch all the way across, coming all the way back to this wall just behind here. Okay, make sure we join up to it. Then from behind here, we've got this pillar in the corner. We're going to make a pillar on every sort of 4th block, leaving a 3 block gap in between them all. So leave a 3 block gap, 3 block gap, 3 block gap, a 3 block gap, and then a 3 block gap just there. Okay. So if you wanted to in this corner here, you could go ahead and fill it up or do something with it. For the moment, we're just going to leave it as it is. I'll probably just break that there. Just break that little section there away, because you can kind of just make use of that corner a little bit, I guess. Okay. So all the blocks just behind that little corner there. Raise that pillar up until we connect to this, and we're going to do that all the way across. Okay, then we're going to go behind it, and right where the pillar is, right behind there, we're just going to put stone all the way down across here like this. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and fill this all in. Now this one here, as you can see, there's nothing behind it, so if you wanted to, you could actually just leave that little section there, but just bring it up across here though, so we know where we are, because it just gives you that inside here. You just have that little indent there for maybe some chests or something like that. Underneath there we can fill that as well, and then we're just going to fill this up all the way across. Okay, just making sure that we get to this point here where we're covering all the gaps. Okay. Okay, once you got that all in place, let's quickly grab our planks, and in the gaps here, we're going to go ahead and just fill these little gaps at the back, just like this. And behind here, what we're going to do is we're going to have our floor at this level. So let's just put a row of planks across the tops of these for the moment, all the way across here. I'm just going to put 2 just in there for the moment as well. Now, we're going to get our polished andesite stairs, and where this beam is, it runs across here. Everywhere we've got a pillar, we want an upside down stair like this. Okay, all the way across to this one. In the gaps down here, we want an upside down stair. Also in this corner here. Now, because of the way this dips down in the corner here, guys, to just give it a bit of extra cover, I'm gonna just do something like that with the for the 4 blocks, just to kind of hide it out the way a little bit. Okay, now, so we've got our stairs going all the way across. What we're going to actually do is we're going to break that one there, and we're just going to twist that one outwards. And for now, we'll break that one there as well. On top, we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Then I think we're just going to go for a row of stairs across the spruce like this. And then in the middle, we'll go ahead with a 4 block like this. And then we can just go ahead and grab our cobblestone wall and put that in the gap. Just like so. Now, over here for this bit, I think what I'm going to do is break that one there. Put an upside down stair just there, and then probably a 4 block just there for the moment, and then my wall. Now that wall's all in place, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start working on the platform that comes across and then the building that we have in place over here as well. So first of all, let's break these out the way here, okay? This one section of wall, and then break these in the ground as well, including the stairs here. We're going to go ahead and put in a plank just there. Now, over in this corner here, let's put one block there, and then counting that block there, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Then from this block here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, making this a 5 strip, okay? Because this is going to be a 5 section of wall. Then we're going to fill this bit, go in by one block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fill this little section here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here, and fill this section here. Now I'm going to get a stone just for an outline for the moment. We can change it later on. You can use any block here, guys, but just put a little outline across this edge here, because this is going to be where the building is going to start. Actually, I'm not going to mark that one. And then what I'm going to just do is break all of this across here. Okay, now we're going to just mark out the rest of the layout of this building. So we're going to just come onto the inside here, and including this corner block here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which will bring us butt up to the edge where the stone is here. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, which is going to make 5 coming across now. Then 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously the 5th one will be on that corner there. So we should literally be able to butt it up to this build here. We will probably break these little blocks here out just to mark it up so that it finishes perfectly on that corner. So at this point, guys, let's go ahead and put in our spruce plank just there, okay? And on this side here, we're going to just go ahead and just fill this gap in here all the way down with your spruce planks. Okay, now that we've got our layout, let's go ahead and put this in. So from this tower here, okay, we're going to go right into this corner, and on the diagonal block there on that stone, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, leaving a 1 block gap between it. Then diagonally forward on the stone again, 1, 2, 3, exactly the same, 1, 2, 2 and 3, just like this. Then down this side here, we're just going to literally go on every other block all the way across to the corner. And then on this side, repeat what we've done on the other side, leaving our gaps like this, diagonally over to this one, like this, diagonally to this one, 1, 2, and then we're going to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 just there, and we're going to use our spruce like that. So there's 5 blocks there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then what we're going to do in the gaps is put in our smooth sandstone, and we're also going to raise those to 5. So let's go ahead, raise all these spruce logs to 5, and then fill the gaps with 5 blocks of smooth sandstone. Okay, now that we've got all of our walls in, the walls should be 5 blocks high in total. Okay, guys, just to remind you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at the very top block here, we're going to put in a plank on this corner and a plank on this corner. Then we're going to repeat that across on this section and then this section. Okay, so on the corners here, you're going to have diagonal blocks that connect. Then we're going to go ahead and go underneath and put in an upside down spruce stair. Okay, in the gaps, we're going to put an upside down spruce stair facing towards each other like this. Okay, and then in front of the 4 block, we're going to put in a stair facing outwards, just like this. Okay, right, okay, that's looking good. Now get your stripped spruce log again, and then not on that front stair, on that 4 block, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 4 block, 5 again. Then we go in diagonally here, 5, 5, and then this one here, 5 and 5. Once you've got that all in on this side, go ahead and just connect them across like this. Then we're going to go ahead and put in our walls. So right across the tops of the stairs there, you want to put in your smooth sandstone like this, and then just loop it all the way around, just like so, leaving a window in the center. Do that in all 3 gaps. Okay, once that's all in place, we're going to head around to the other side of the build at the back. And we're basically going to repeat that same process. So I'm going to do this one just a little bit quicker. Okay, so we're going to go with our spruce planks, just like this, all the way across to here. A spruce stair underneath. Spruce stair in front. Spruce stairs on the side of that 4 block facing each other. Then on top of the 4 block, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our stripped spruce logs. And then we're going to connect them across the tops. And then go ahead and fill in the walls with the smooth sandstone. Just like this. Now we're going to go ahead just quickly, put in a spruce trapdoor underneath that little ledge there in the gap. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 of the spruce fences. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you do this in front of all of your stripped spruce logs, making sure you leave that one at the very top. Just like so. Then at the very top here, to make a first start for the roof, we're going to start from this corner here. Place 5 of your spruce stairs like this. On the corner, we're going to twist one there and then place 4 coming across. Twist one here and then 4 coming across. Okay. Then get your dark oak slab. And then on the top half of the fence below, right here, we're going to bring 5 of them across. Bring 1 out, place it there, break that 1. Place 5 across here, 1 across here, all the way across to this side here. And then overhang this side by 1. And we should just about be able to get a dark oak spruce stair in that corner there to finish that off. Now before we continue with the roof, we're going to continue and do exactly what we've just done on this side. Okay, so spruce trapdoors underneath the edges, just to cover in that bit of sandstone. 4 fences going upwards, making sure you leave that top line across the edge. At the very top here, we're now going to start over on the left hand side here. Stairs across, 1 in here, and then the 4 across here. Make sure you twist that 1 in the corner, very important. Same here. Twist and then bring your stairs across. Then get your slab, and again right in front of that fence on the top half, bring across 5 blocks to here. 1 on top of that fence, bring it across to here. 1 on top of that fence, all the way across to this one, and then overhang this edge by 1. 1 behind it with a dark oak stair on top. Now we're going to start working in the shape of the roof for this side. So what we do is we're going to go upside down stair here, and then 1 on top. And before I move any further, guys, we're just going to place a marker block. So we've got 13 blocks going all the way across here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so the 6th block should be, the 7th block should be the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be our center block. So we're just going to put a marker there so we can bring the roof up to that center block. So let's just keep going stair, upside down stair like this with our dark oak stairs all the way until we're basically 1 block in front of that stair. There we go. You can see the next block would be where that stair is. So let's put an upside down stair here, 1 facing outwards, upside down stair on top, and then we can get rid of that one now. And now we're just going to reverse it. So now let's start bringing the stairs down. So we're going to put in a stair like that, and then upside down stair facing that direction, and just bring it all the way down as far as we can. As you can see, we can only bring it down to this bit of the wall here, guys. So what we're going to do now is we're going to leave it just there and then get our stripped spruce log and bring that all the way across from the top here. Bring that all the way across until we get to this side just here. Okay, and for the moment we're going to just leave it like that. What we might do for this wall here, just to neaten it up, is I think we'll break this top row all the way across, and then we'll just bring the stripped log all the way across here as well, like that, just to clean up this side for now. Okay, now this point is very simple, guys, just pretty much like what we've done on all the other roofs. So the spruce stairs here, we just copy that pattern all the way to the top, which would be stairs straight on this one. This side here, we got one curved one like we got there, and then these ones are straight coming across, and then the same again here. So we're going to repeat that all the way up until we get to this point here. Okay, and then we're going to do the same across on this side, again bringing it all the way up to this block here, and then we should have a 1 block gap through the center. The key point here is to make sure that you've got the straight stairs on this corner here, and then you curve the corners in like this when you twist inwards. Okay, make sure that you have that stair twisted inwards and connecting, and just basically bring it all the way up to the top. So let's go ahead and get that in place quickly. Okay guys, once you've got that all in place, you should have something like this. Now bearing in mind here that we start off with 5 stairs and we end up going 4 stairs because we've got the wall here, okay? And then at the very top here we have one more that curves around at the back of the wall here. This side here we can actually match up all the way, but we're left with this gap over here. So now what you want to do is, and it's going to be pretty awkward, especially in survival, you will need to use maybe a bunch of your scaffold to bring you up from down there. But you want to basically repeat this pattern over this side here. So it's going to be a little bit awkward. But basically what you're going to need to do is where all your stairs are, put 1 stair, then 1 over, and then break the one behind. 1 stair, 1 over, break the one behind. 1 stair, 1 over, break. And just repeat that all the way up to the top stair like this. And then once you get to here, you just want to get one more in that side there. So we can put an upside down one there for a second, 1 there, and then we can break that just underneath there. Now for here we can just continue these over like this. Okay, just connecting them over the best you can to the wall. Just like so. And then once you get to this one here, we should I think it might actually just be easier or better just to put in a slab, I think, there for that one. I think that would just make it a little bit easier, just having the slab there rather than trying to get in another stair or something, because it won't curve on that corner inside there. It won't curve because you've only got 1 stair. So just a slab will do. Okay, right guys, this is looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and just put some shutters on. I'm going to put the shutter on the right hand side. So let's go shutters like this all the way across. Just like that. And then get a glass pane of your choice. I think for now I'm just going to use the clear glass pane. And we're going to just put it in here like this all the way across. And then of course we're going to go ahead and do that over on this side as well. And I nearly forgot, don't forget to put in a little window ledge with the slab just underneath the windows. It just adds a little bit of detail. I've also got to just finish that bit of the roof as well. Let's go ahead and just do that. At the very top here for the roof, let's go ahead and put in our planks, which I did nearly forget this bit, guys. I do apologize. All the way across like so. And then I think we're going to grab our dark oak slabs, which are just down here. Slab. And then where the planks are, the 4 blocks, just bring your slabs all the way back. Just like that. Okay, now for the open side over here, guys, I think what we're going to do is just fill this lower section here with the smooth sandstone. Most of this is going to be covered with the little shelter that we're going to build in just a minute. So we don't really need to have any detail here. If we need to, we can detail it later on from the inside once we've sort of worked out exactly what's going to be in here. But for the moment, I think we're just going to put a big patch like that, because right across this section here is going to be a shelter that's going to come all the way down to somewhere around here. At the very top, I think what we'll do is we'll put a stripped oak log there and a stripped oak log on that corner, and then probably every other block across like this, and then just raise them up to the ceiling, or the roof should I say, just like this. Once that's in place, just fill the gaps with your smooth sandstone. Just like that. And we can always come back and add some more details and stuff later on, but the basis of it is all in place now. Now that's all in place, let's go ahead and get our walkway sorted out right across here. So what we're going to do is, starting over at this house that we built in last episode, where that pillar is for the starting of the corner of the house, we're going to go over one to here, okay? And break this first section of the wall here, just the bit at the top here, okay, so we can see the spruce wood. Then from here, we're going to leave the stairs. Make sure you leave these upside down stairs. We're going to break that same bit all the way up to the tower, okay? So let's go ahead and clear that out of the way. Once you've got that all out of the way, you should have a nice clear section here to start working with. And the one last thing we're going to do is come around to the inside here, and we're going to do the same in here. So we just want to bring these sections of wall here just down, okay? So we've got one section, two sections, and then this little section here as well. Break that stair there as well, and I guess for now we're just going to leave that as it is. Okay, once you guys have done all of that and you've cleared all of the area like so, I think what we're going to do is where the pillars are, where you got your pillars on the sides, keep those, and then break that one in the middle, the stair in the middle, okay? So where the stair is on the pillars, keep those, just break the ones that's in the middle, okay? So again, across the side here, just a stair in the middle. Do that all the way across. Like so. Now on the remaining stairs, we're going to go ahead with our stripped spruce log, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And we're going to do that on every single upside down stair we have down there, and then all these stairs down here as well. So let's go ahead and get that all in place first of all. Okay guys, now here it might look a little bit awkward, but what we're going to do is break this one here where the stair is, okay? So just so you know where I am, so on the inside here where we've got our little archery area, we're going to come into here and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, okay? Then leave your 3 block gap, which is going to bring you across to this one. So we can break this one here and bring it up to 5 as well. Sorry, just to there. Then for here, we're just going to bring 1 in here like so, and that gives us a little walkway to still come through this gap here. Then over here, just where we join up to the building here, we've got a 1, 2, 3 block gap. So on this 4th one, I'm going to break that block and then just bring this one up to the same height, okay? So it's level. Okay, now that the pillars are all in place, we're going to start over at the tower at this end. And what we're going to do is, first of all, to make it a little easier, on top of these pillars here, let's just put some spruce planks, okay? Now we need to put spruce planks because it's going to be seen on the top of the roof, just at the top half of the slab. So we need to make sure it's the spruce planks so that it matches with the roof. All the way to here, and then over here do the same on these ones as well. Okay guys, once that's all in place, we're going to go ahead and start working on one section of wall at a time. So first of all, let's start on the corner here where the tower is, And we're going to start by placing a slab on the lower half of those planks that we just placed. Join it up with 3 more slabs and then put 3 slabs across here. Then we're going to go another slab across here and then 1 up, and then of course bring those over to the same bit right to the end here. This point here is going to be the center point of the roof, okay? So ignoring the center point, you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. So we're going to go 1 down, 1 down, 1 down, and then 1 down, making 4 sections for this side of the roof. Let's bring those out to the same point. And then obviously for this side we can't do it because we're touching that building now, but on this side we can. So we're going to go ahead, put in a dark oak slab there, and then just bring it across on that one lower just to give us a nice little finish to the roof. Okay, and then we can go ahead, break that one underneath. And it's up to you if you wanted to. You could go ahead and put a little finisher just like that if you wanted on the roof, but personally I prefer it without it. I think it looks better with just going across all of the edge. Now from this point here guys, we're just going to basically repeat the same roof all the way across the top there. And then down here in this section, I'm going to put 3 of our polished andesite stairs like that. Now if you wanted to, you could actually put 1 lower in the center and then put a full block like that. Okay, it's entirely up to you. And then from the outside here, I went ahead and I put 3 lecterns going across here because from the outside it looks like a nice little banister. But I know that there's a lot of people, of you guys especially, who are playing on the console version, which doesn't have the lecterns. So let me just show you a few other options you can do instead of using the lecterns if you wish. First of all, of course, you can use spruce fence, or you could use cobblestone wall. You could also place a full polished andesite block in the center like this, and you can also do the same if you had the fence. Just like that. Now, amongst doing that as well, my personal favourite to do would be spruce trapdoors like this. Because from the outside, it really does look like a kind of defensible wall. I don't know, it's just got a particular look about it that I think works very well. And like I said guys as well, it's up to you. You can have the stairs like this in the centre. It really depends on how you want to sort of style it. Okay, but I think I'm going to go for something like that. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in the lecterns. But there's plenty of options there if you don't have lecterns for what you want to do. You could even go ahead and put in a spruce slab across like that. So that you would have something like that going across. You know, there's so many different options you can do to make a banister. It's really entirely up to you. Now, once you've done one section, guys, make sure that you go ahead and you repeat it all the way across your wall. Okay, so you want to repeat it all the way down here up to this end here. Now, once you get to this gap here, you just want to make sure that you bring that little extension over. Okay, because here we haven't got the houses that are blocking the way. So we just want to bring that little extension of the roof, the little overhang that we got on this side, this little piece here. Make sure you bring it over on that side because like I said, we couldn't do it on that side there. And remember, as we're going across as well, each section is going to dip back one little bit. So like the next section, for instance, is going to be here, like this. And then the dark oak is going to be one there for the minute, one there, break that one there. And then we would end up coming all the way across here. Okay, so it's going to be dipped back a little bit. So that top center point of the roof there is going to be over here. Okay, because we're going to be coming across like this and then like this. Okay, so just make sure you go ahead, you get all of that in place and bring it all the way down until you get to this end here, right? Until you're in line with this final pillar. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get that all in place now and I'll catch you guys once you're done. Alright guys, once you're done, you should have something that looks a bit like this. And I think what we're going to do is we'll head on to the inside. Can we get? Yes, we can. So what we do is in the center of each section, right at the very top, in the middle, we want to put one lantern. So right on this middle block here and right on the center point of the roof. So we're going to do that all the way through. Okay. So we count 1, 2, it's the third one in on that center piece at the highest point. There we go, got a nice bit of light in here. And if we come through to here, we can see we've got the the beam going all the way across here, and then we've got our walkway that comes down the side here. Now, a few things we can just quickly do here is add in a lantern underneath that window ledge, underneath the roof edge, right above the window there. Let's go round to the back here, and we can do exactly the same thing in here. Okay. And I think if we go back around here to where the archery range is going to be, what we can do is where our walls are, we can put a lantern underneath right in the centers. Okay. Now, once you've got lights on all these walls, don't forget to texture up any of your stone walls that you have left. Make sure you go ahead, texture them all up. And we're going to just quickly do this little archery section in just a minute. But as you can see, guys, we've got all of our lights and that in place. Now, I am going to be making some entrances in these little sections here, and I'll probably make like a little overhang and whatever else, make it look like a nice little section for a walkway. But I want to leave it until we've got all like the interior in place, because then I'll be able to see exactly where's going to be the best point to make the doorways. Again, around here, there's going to be a doorway. It might be on here, it might be here, could even be underneath up here. Over here on this wall here, we're probably going to create a nice entranceway here that's going to lead inside somewhere. So yeah, we're going to just wait and see what happens for that. But for the moment, let's quickly just head around to the side here at the back. Now, first of all, I just want to create 3 sections. So we're going to have 3 little ranges here for archery. So let's put a fence from here, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we could stop at 12. 1 down here, stopping in exactly the same place, and then we'll put 1 more fence from here all the way across, and again stopping in exactly the same spot, about there. So we've got 3 sections here. 1 block away from the wall at the back there, I'm going to put a fence like that right in the middle. Okay, now depending on the direction your castle is facing, you might be able to place your fletching table here and use the little target on there as your kind of target to hit. But obviously we can't actually rotate these tables, so it depends on the direction that you are facing. If you can't, like I can't, you can just go ahead and place in a hay bale to shoot at. I think it's just as good. Just on top of the fence, we can get it on. There we go. Yeah, and then once you got that in place, I think maybe go ahead and put a polish andesite. Actually, I'm going to break that 1 short and just put a polish andesite on the end here, just to section it all off. And then just make a little pathway. So where your stairs are here, go ahead and you could use your shovel for this. Go ahead, make a nice little pathway around here. Make it a little bit rough. You don't want it too neat. Just a little rough pathway. Something kind of like that going around to here. And then do the same coming down, something like this, you know, as a little pathway towards the towards there. Just put like, so it looks like people have been treading on it to go and collect their arrows. Once you've done all that, guys, just go ahead with your courtyard and just you know, replace some of your little corner pieces with some little bits of courtyard, something kind of like this. Just make it just look a little bit extra rougher. Even under the fence here, we can do some. No need to go too crazy with it. I would just say just placing in a few kind of random ones, kind of something like that, I think. And just do that on all 3 sections. Okay, now just the last little bit of detail for the archery range here, guys. Once you're done, over on this side here, opposite, maybe go ahead and pile yourself up a few of your barrels or something like this. A few barrels, like a bit of storage, maybe somewhere where they could store, I don't know, just some items, maybe arrows and stuff like that. You can put in some chests, something like this. Just a little bit of storage. It just adds that little bit of extra kind of detail. Something kind of like that. You ain't got to go too crazy. You can add a few bushes on the edges just to make it look like there's a little bit of overgrown around here, like a almost garden-ish like. Maybe something like that. Up here where we've got this edge, remember we put in these trapdoors? Now we're going to go ahead and make some little bits that dangle down, some vines kind of in place like this. Okay, something like that. Just make it drape down a little bit, and we can do the same over here. We'll do just one there, and we'll break that one there, I think, and that one there, and we're going to bring that one down to one a bit longer, about there. That looks good. And then yeah, just something else similar across this section here. Something kind of like that, just to finish up the whole area there. I think that looks really cool. And yeah, I think I actually like that. That's good. Alright guys, well, we have actually got a fair amount of work done today. Let's go ahead and just put some lanterns on these here, just to help light up the area a little bit here. Other than that, I think that is pretty much done. Like I said, we are going to add a couple more entrances on the outside, but I'm going to do those once we've got more stuff on the inside, because I want to know exactly where all the floor levels and that are going to be. I have got plans to put a doorway there, maybe even a doorway there, or maybe just on one of them. I don't know. Again, that's going to just depend on what we put on this floor and how it kind of takes shape. But overall, guys, I mean, there is a ton of room here for building. I mean, in here, we've got a massive bit of room in here. This leads through, and I believe if we break a hole here, yep, break a hole here, this leads through into this big area that we just built. Okay, we've got more room that leads down underneath the castle down here. There is just so much room in here for building. I mean, look, we can go all the way up to the top. We've got this bit that comes all the way up into the tower. Up here, we should... Oh, that just about breaks into the roof there. But you might be able to make a walkway through here into a little area in the ceiling. Maybe you could have like a little hidden room maybe. We'll have a floor level in here. Over this side of the castle, we've got the area in here. If I just break a hole here just for the minute for you guys to see. This is part of the tower that we built. Okay, which goes all the way up. So we've got plenty of room for building in there. There's just so much room over here. I believe, yep, about here we've got the walkway that brings us into the other direction, diagonal corner of the house that we built in last episode. So yeah, while I'm in here, because this wall here was part of the first wall that we actually built, we can actually break this section here across to there, and we can even break that corner pillar there, because it's not going to be needed. But yeah, I mean, take a look at that, guys. I mean, that is really starting to shape up, man. There's so much room that we have for building. I've got so many ideas, but as always, guys, be sure to let me know your ideas as well. It's always great to hear feedback from you guys. Know what you guys want to see and what you'd like to have built in the castle. So be sure to, you know, send me any of your ideas for rooms and suggestions and stuff like that. There's so much room here to work with. Plus we've got these stables. We've got all of this house over in the corner here. We've got the little area in the gate here, the blacksmith. There's going to be loads of room, and I'm tempted to actually dig down and do more rooms below the castle further down. Now, guys, before we start the interior, I do need to do a little bit of planning. So for the next few days, there might not be no castle videos. It might be other videos while I'm planning all of the interior. But don't worry, within the next, I would say next 3 to 4 days, I should definitely be starting the interior. But just give me a little bit of time just to kind of organize it, plan the floors out properly so that we've got a really good layout. It's the most important thing, is that we have a good layout for all the rooms inside the castle. Now, with that also being said, let me know, would you rather see a survival based interior or just a castle looking interior? Would you rather it be functional for a castle, or would you rather it be functional for survival? Okay, so choose which way would you rather see it. Now, we can also do a combination where we make a lot of the castle look like the inside of a castle, so a throne room, the king's bedroom, a feast hall, things like that. But we could also make some extra rooms to make them for survival, like a nether portal room, a storage room, a brewing room, and things like that, you know. So let me know, how would you like to see the interior done when it comes to the rooms? Okay, let me know that in the comments, guys. But for now, we're going to wrap this one up just here. Like I said, we will be coming back and doing all the decorating on the outside of the castle as well as all of the interior. We're going to be putting some of our little catapults on the corners over here. Plus, I might have a couple of other ideas that you could use instead of catapults. So yeah, there's a bunch of cool things that are going to be coming, guys. But just give me a few days to work everything all out and let me know in the comments what you want to see. Now, with that being said, guys, we're going to wrap it up just there. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Just don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is BlueNerd signing out. And I will catch you guys in the next one.